The kitchen's open, come on in and grab a sandwich and cup of tea while Aunt Angie imparts tips on the homemaking arts. Your domestic docent she will be.
Hello, and welcome to Out to Lunch with Aunt Angie. Today's topic, embroidery. Have you ever wanted to monogram a towel, sweatband, leggings, or other items to give away as gifts? Looking to add a little sparkle to your sweater, a little jazz to your jeans, a little pizzazz to your parka, a little, well, you get the idea. The first thing you'll need is a piece of fabric or other item to embroider. I've chosen this fairly unattractive, gently worn t-shirt. Next, you'll need a design idea. Perhaps you'd like to go with a homespun country theme, such as the classic woman embracing pig. Or maybe you would prefer a floral theme. Just be careful if you're going outside with colorful, highly floralized clothing. Attracting bees could be a problem. Fortunately, the typical honeybee will eventually tire and abandon the chase. It might be safer to go with a favorite quote. Here's one of Aunt Angie's favorites by scholar and philosopher Herman Doyeweerd. The absolutization of special aspects, which are relative, evokes the correlation of the latter. These correlata claim an absoluteness opposed to the deified aspects. Thus arises a religious dialectic in the basis motives of such views. I'm sorry, I always have a hard time reading this without, it's just so beautiful. The last thing you'll need, some stitching supplies, and a knowledge of some basic embroidery stitches. Aunt Angie apologizes for not having covered basic stitching in a previous episode, but there are no previous episodes. If you're a beginner, you might want to stick with the ubiquitous kumquat stitch, so called because of the rapid, vaguely threatening, eagle-like diving motions the hand makes while executing the stitch. Be sure to take your embroidery project with you to work on while waiting in line to get your driver's license renewed, sitting through your child's basketball tournament, or simply waiting for the economy to improve. How satisfying it will be to wear or give away your finished embroidered piece. Now let's take a reader email on the subject of needlecrafts. Dear Aunt Angie, I recently signed up for a class on basic crocheting at our community center. That's nice. When I showed up for the first class, however, I discovered that I had accidentally signed up for basic croquet. What should I do now? Sincerely, not on the ball. Well, not on the ball. This is a dilemma. On one hand, crocheting is a wonderful and useful hobby that will give you years and years of enjoyment, apart from the carpal tunnel issue. On the other hand, croquet is a unique pastime that has made its contribution to the world of sports as serving as the butt of jokes. It will either break you or make you a stronger person. But are crochet and croquet really so different after all? Both are fun and fairly low-key activities, unless you become involved in one of those extreme baby Afghan competitions. Both can help improve your hand-eye coordination. And if we think of the mallet as the needle, the path of the ball as the thread, and the final score as a yarn-based garment, the similarities are striking. Aunt Angie thinks you can't go wrong with either one. If you do stick with croquet, you might want to avoid wearing one of those floral t-shirts, just in case. Thanks so much for stopping by. Join us next time for Out to Lunch with Aunt Angie.